So this person's life is basically completely destroyed because they played a video game on Twitch. And today we're going to break it down for you guys. There's a lot to explain. Let me just break it down for you guys.
Yeah.
So, of course, Hogwarts Legacy came out, and it was the most streamed game of all time on Twitch, which pissed off a lot of people on Twitter. There was this whole group of people claiming that the game was transphobic because, of course, J.K. Rowling, owns Harry Potter. She's obviously going to make a collection of the game's sales because she owns the IPs that the game uses. So, obviously, people are upset about some of the past statements J.K. Rowling has made about transgender people. So, therefore, if you play Hogwarts Legacy and stream it and promote it, and talk about how fun it is to play a video game, you support transphobia, and therefore you should be executed. You should be sent off to the slaughter.
You should never, ever get to do anything fun in your life ever again.
Never again.
Yeah.
But the funny part about this whole situation is that a lot of people are taking a look at how American streamers and Americans were responding to this whole situation. But across the sea over in Japan, VTubers were actually getting in trouble by Twitter. Crazy people on Twitter were calling out these VTubers, saying that they were transphobic and canceling them. And even like in this specific situation, it's resulted in a story that's just escalated to people questioning whether or not they've been fired by their abusive VTubing company. It's this whole big giant deal.
So basically she made this tweet. This was from about a month ago, the tweet that's on screen, when she was wanting to play the game. So I believe this was before the game was even released. She was just expressing interest in it. I might be wrong in the exact dates, but she was just expressing interest in wanting to play the game. And immediately she received tons of backlash from a ton of American, losers who are asked about it.
It's really Twitter people, you know what I mean? It's really just, just crazy political nuts on Twitter that are just arguing like this insane shit that to a normal streamer, whether you're from Japan or not, if you're just playing video games on Twitch, all of a sudden all these people, do you support hate? Fuck you. You should die.
Yeah.
It's like, what the I didn't even sign up for this.
Exactly.
Where are you guys coming from?
Yeah. So she made this tweet and she says, well, she refers to herself as a kettle. I don't know. It's VTuber.
VTuber Japanese thing, I'm sure.
She says, I'm just a kettle who wants to play the games, crying emoji. Playing this game doesn't mean I'm supporting something specific. I just want to play the game. That's all. I hope everyone will have a wonderful day. And then after, she still received even more hate on this tweet by people just constantly calling her stupid, transphobic, tons of other crazy, insane shit. Yeah. Saying she's, responsible for trans people's deaths, which is something that they say. Then she says, I am very sorry that I will cancel today's stream. See you guys in the next stream. Dayo. And then she went radio silent. She hasn't said anything. She was gone for like an entire month, just totally taking a break and hiatus from the internet. Now, after that, as of I think this morning from this video came out, the company that she works for and herself both released statements saying that she's going to be graduating. Now, in VTuber terms, graduating is basically the same as retirement. It means that you're fired. You're fired.
Or
you're retired. It's basically fired, but in a nice way. It's like we're not terminating you, but you're just graduating from the company. So they put up this statement here, and we'll just go ahead and read it for you so you can know what's going on.
We regret to inform you that Amano Pikami, a member of our group, will graduate from the group and terminate her activities as of March 31st, 2023. We have discussed this with Pikami herself, and in respect of her wishes, we have decided to graduate in a positive way. Oh, at least it's positive, all right? We sincerely apologize for this sudden announcement. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to all of our viewers for the excitement you have been giving us through our distribution and other activity. With only 1 month left, we hope you will continue to support Amano Pikami until the end.
I was going to say, so yeah, the whole thing that was happening with this is that timing is going to work out where basically she's retiring and the company's also putting up a whole pop-up store for everything that they do, all their VTubers and all that. They're going to be making an IRL location.
There's two things people are kind of debating over. They're trying to figure out how she got fired, whether it's because of insane people on Twitter and Hogwarts Legacy and that whole situation and the company just letting her go because they don't want to associate with that kind of hatred, right? Which we've seen happen many times before. Or is it because they're opening this business and that's the reason or whatever? They're just letting go a bunch. Because here's the other thing too about how these VTubing, businesses work. In Japan, it's very different than America. These companies are hiring basically actors, giving them contracts. They're creating the character models. They're creating the assets. They own the channels that these people stream from, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So when this woman is getting let go, it's not just her management agency is letting go. No. The people that own her assets, her character, and her entire channel are letting her go.
Yeah, actually, go back to this. This follows up your statement perfectly. Read the second post from Bomb's project. Yeah, so here, this pretty much follows up your point exactly. So it says, the Amano Pikami post-graduation information. So after she goes off air on March 31st, this is everything that they're doing. The following actions are scheduled to be taken during March 31st. The Amino Pikami channel content will all be privated. The Amino Pikami channel memberships will be closed. The Amino Pikami SNS and other accounts will be inactivated. The content on the VOMS project channel involving her will be private. The Pikami products on the VOMS project permanent collection will end sale. So the goods produced for the Murau's pop-ups, I don't know how you say that, pop-up store will be discontinued once the sales period is over. As soon as the stock runs out, goods produced by other good makers will also be discontinued as soon as the stock runs out. If we have any additional information, we'll let you know as soon as possible. So yeah, that basically confirms exactly what you said. They completely own her entirely, everything about her, her content, her character, all of that. Once she's graduated, they're just wiping it all off the internet. It's just going to be gone. So it's not like it's not like she's doing this from her own will. And it's like, you know, in America, if someone gets like kicked out of a esports org, they can just
make their own.
They just make their own
solo agent.
Yeah, they become a solo agent. They join another one. That's how it is over here. But over there, if you get kicked out of a V, or not even kicked out, if you just leave a V Sports org, you're just deleted off the internet.
Yeah, you're done. You got to open up a new thing.
Yeah,
which is what they sign up for. So
yeah,
that's just how it works up there. It's just very different. So I just want. So there's this whole discussion now. There's this whole debate as to what got her graduated or fired, basically, right? Was it the game? Was it something else?
Was it her own choice? Maybe she was just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Like maybe they didn't even want to remove her, but she was just like, I'm tired of this. I don't want to have anything to do with it. But the thing about this tweet, I've seen a lot of conflicting information. You know, they're saying that Hogwarts Legacy came out February 10th, but people were getting hate on Twitter before the game even was released. Because anytime anyone even expressed interest in once this game comes out, I'm downloading it, that instantly got you like burned at the stake.
Well, yeah, what they're saying here is she left the internet on February 7th, and then Hogwarts Legacy came out 3 days later, so she's lying about it, right? But it's like, dude, when the game came out, that was a week into the controversy.
Yeah,
it's not like it started when the game came out. So that's just, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and so I've seen like other tweets where people say she went radio silent on February 7th. This person saying Hogwarts Legacy came out February 10th. She didn't receive backlash, I don't believe, from actually playing the game. She received it from, here, look, this person in the replies. But the controversy started with her announcement of the stream on the 6th or 7th, which was 3 days prior. Is it not possible things were adjusted last minute and the silence afterwards was reworking the contract? So she ghosted the internet for a whole month and then it's announced that she's going to leave. I think that she decided to dip and she just said, I'm done with this project. You guys can still do your pop-up store. And then VOMS worked out the contract where she could leave and not have to deal with the harassment that she was getting.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Exactly. I don't know, man. That's just fucking, and it's all over Hogwarts Legacy.
It's not that serious, but people make it that serious.
I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. It just goes to show, you know, people talk about how, like, you know, Twitter has, like, you know, oh, what damage could Twitter cause or something like that, right? Well, apparently it's causing people to just pack up and just, you know, quit their entire jobs over all the hatred and backlash. And I mean, do you think that's valid, or do you think there's like some amount where it's just like, all right, suck it up, it's the internet, that's how it works, right?
Well, I mean, I do think suck it up, it's the internet, but another thing too is that the VTuber community is so, it's like almost like you said, it's a different world for multiple reasons. Not just
literally, Japan is a different world than America, you know?
not just for the contract and everything, but also because of the environment that they have around them.
Right.
In the VTubing environment, basically everyone just sucks you off all the time, constantly.
Amazing.
I mean, you're basically, and that's not to like shit on them, it's just true. You know, everyone loves VTubers. They have such a hardcore fan base. They're loved by everyone like super hard. And she even has talked about, oh, I grew up bullied, I grew up this, that. So she's not used to this side of the internet just randomly coming at her throat.
All of
like
these crazy.
Yeah, they just
all
sliced
these, like,
her
Twitter,
throat.
like, you know, trans people. I mean, let's just be honest.
Yeah, that's what they're upset about.
And all these people, especially because they get so angry and like vitriolic, and they want you genuinely dead.
Yeah, they do.
Seeing all that for the first time, you're like, what the? And as a foreigner, as somebody that's not even in that world, you're not. Because like for me, I can't complain about people shitting on me because I shit on everybody.
Yeah.
Right. But these VTubers, their content isn't shitting on people.
Yeah, all they do is just do wholesome, like, oh my god, today's fun, and let's do games, and I love,
you know, that's their
everything.
content. So it's like to see all these people being like at their throats, a little jarring maybe for them at least.
Yeah, 100%. So I mean, I do agree. It's kind of the internet, you know, get over it. But at the same time, I also understand why she would be like, I don't want to be around this then. If this is how the internet is after I start getting some more fame and start getting, you know, attention from other places, then I'm done with it.
Yeah, I don't know. She also started streaming like 3 years ago. And I mean, I looked up her channel. Her channel was created like a month before she started streaming. So I'm guessing that the company VOMS, I guess, owns that channel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's not like this is a situation too where somebody's been like streaming their entire fucking life, or they always wanted to be a streamer and then they get the job and everyone bullies them out of it. This is something she, I guess, came into. I'm not sure how this even starts, but this literally was more of a job than here, where it's like, you know, people just see YouTube as a hobby, then it happens to blow up and become something they can, turn into a career.
No, she definitely, she was signed by an org to make content with their name and everything. So she was like literally just picked up by someone to become a VTuber. So maybe it was her passion. She probably enjoyed it. Clearly, she built a good fan base. She liked it, but this wasn't something that, you know, it's not built the same way there as it is over here in America. So that's pretty much the whole thing. So what do you guys think? You think she was harassed, or you think it was legit? I have no idea.
Do you think she deserves to die or not? Chat? Comment down below.
Yeah.
And let us know on Red Fox Cobb.
Yeah.